I send you special greetings from Sierra Leone, a small country located on the west coast of Africa, deemed poor, but yet endure with diamond, gold, and rutile, a land of great hospitality that is second to none, a country rich in culture and tradition, yet some are so harmful to our next generation that they violate human rights, which I have given so much of my life to address. I am humbled, honored, and elated to receive the award on human rights, for which I am grateful to the Almighty God. Globally, there are more than 750 million women living with the reality of forced child marriage, and over 200 million women from over 30 countries who are living with the effects of female genital mutilation, certain to FGM. These are not just human rights issues, not just women's issues. They are gruesome violations of women's rights. The actual cutting or mutilation of a girl or woman is harmful with no benefit whatsoever. It is therefore time for us as a global community to take these practices extremely serious. This cannot be seen as an African issue. It is a global issue. I have spent most of my life advocating against the harmful practice of FGM. I am fully aware that many people argue that FGM is a rite of passage and a part of our culture. Understanding and recognizing the cultural aspect of this rite of passage, I have collaborated with many strong women who are anti-FGM campaigners to introduce an alternative rite of passage to womanhood that does not involve any form of cutting. It has not been an easy task to implement and accomplish this alternative rite of passage, but we have set the pace and will continue to present our people with a viable alternative. I faced so many challenges and was confronted by women who believe their livelihood is dependent on cutting. This continues to spur me. The aim is not to confront or shame, but to educate and build consensus on what is good for our women and girls in Sierra Leone. I am hopeful because the changes and the impact from the work that I do is very visible. For example, talking about FGM is no longer taboo, as we have gotten people, both men and women, openly discussing the demerits of the practice. Many have worked with me through this journey, and it is but right that I acknowledge them here. I would like to recognize and thank all the ladies and gentlemen presently watching, some of whom would have traveled long distances to witness this award ceremony. Veronica Krishna, Sarah Rottenberger, Jana Brahman, Emmanuel J. Conte, Zainab Tolly, Bunka Pulsera, Zainab Kabia, Lansana Zanto Kamara, my childhood friends and sisters, Fatmata Turay, Zainab Samura, Lucy Ilda Kamara, and my Lone Star family from Holland. I appreciate you all for planning to have abandoned your different engagements just to witness this day today. I want to acknowledge the presence of my husband, Mr. Abubakar Koroma, who believes in my vision and constantly provides me the comfort zone needed to rest my head when the confrontation gets tougher, and who, without complaining, gives me the time and space to continue doing what I love best, promoting the rights of women and girls. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to pay tribute to Theodor-Haecker for magnifying my little efforts and making this award possible. I want to sincerely express my thanks, deep appreciation and admiration to Krista Tun, the director, and Bridgetta Han, Department International Corporation, and a special thanks to Veronica Krishna, who believed in me, a total stranger, several years ago, when the dream of providing an alternative rite of passage was in its infant stage. I sincerely thank Theodor-Haecker for nominating me and Essingen Nectar for honoring me with this Human Rights Award. Ladies and gentlemen, I am very humbled and elated to be the recipient of this award. And I want to recognize all of the past and present donors with specific reference to Peppermint Green and partner for their financial and material support, without which our project would not have taken off. Here in Sierra Leone, I am indebted to my fearless women, the cutters, sewies as we call them, who gave up their knives and razors to save the lives of young women and girls, who wholeheartedly supported the alternative rite of passage to womanhood without cutting and blood. To my father, Pa Abdul Ture, I thank you for your unwavering support in seeing my dream actualize. Let me reiterate here that AIM was created to fight fear and intimidation, and built on courage, imagination, and an unbeatable determination to do the job of promoting the well-being of women and girls and protecting our culture of solidarity for women in leadership. While this project started with a vision consisting of strong women, numerous men later came in and gave their undisputed support. At this juncture, I would like to acknowledge the support of my mentors, Zainab Awa Bangura, Director General of the United Nations Office in Kenya, Aisha Josiah Kamara, human rights and gender activist, Yasmin Jusu Sharif, former Human Rights Commissioner and human rights lawyer, Aisha Fofana Ibwai, lecturer and gender activist, Dr. Nancy Pedu, Sarah Snow of Education for Development UK, Laura Campbell, a British lawyer, the late Mrs. Linda Koroma, former Minister of Political and Public Affairs, Honorable Ibrahim Kemosise, former Minister of Defense, the Honorable Alfred Paulo Conte, who together with the Honorable Ibrahim Kemosise introduced the discussion on FGM to the former President, Dr. Ahmed Koroma. Honorable Mohamed Aji Kella, the current Deputy Minister of Social Welfare, Mr. Brahima Sherif, former Human Rights Commissioner, Mr. Philip Bang, a staff at the Project Future Management of Finance, Mr. Edmond Abu Jr., Director of Native Consortium, Richard, whose gentle wisdom and great direction have been instrumental in encouraging me not to give up. Ladies and gentlemen, my name may be printed on this award, but I hold it in trust for the survivors that continue to suffer in silence from health issues because of being caught. I hold it in trust for women who have complications that have led to infertility. I hold it in trust for the anti-FGM campaigners in Sierra Leone, and for all women, traditional and political authorities who have supported my work both openly and secretly. I hold it in trust of all staff of Amazonian Initiative Movement. Together, we achieved this award because we met the challenges together. I would like to dedicate this award to the Guadalupe Old Girls Association, Potlako and Tonkolili district women, and my late mother for bringing up and nurturing a brave and fearless woman. Ending FGM is possible in our generation, and it has started with an alternative rite of passage without court. It is no longer a dream. It is happening because many women like me are working hard to make it happen. This is our life. It's about our daughters. It's about our mothers. It's about our sisters. But we can't do it alone. We need your support, and we need sustainability in order for us to accomplish our goal. Ladies and gentlemen, please be reminded that what we have done here today is plant a seed for the future of our children yet unborn. We all need to come together to protect the lives of our women and girls. Thank you so much. God bless you all.